Hi guys, it's Sarah Yobosa, the CEO Glambyitota, and I really want to appreciate everyone for subscribing to my class. I promise you that this class is going to be a class that you will never regret that you subscribed to. So it's a 3 days class, and within these 3 days, we're going to make up everything together that will make you not just become better in your crafts, and if you're still a beginner, it's going to give you the best foundation that you would ever have, whether you want to start up your makeup business as a profession or you want to learn your normal makeup for your personal use. This class is the best class that you have subscribed to. Like I said, it's the foundation. We are building a foundation. So for the first day, we're going to talk about the introduction to makeup. On day 2, we are going to talk about skin type, we're going to talk about skin tone, we're going to talk about skin prep, correction and everything, and that's what we're going to do for day 2. Now in day 3, we are going to work with a model. So everything we learned in day 1 and in day 2, we are going to practicalize it on that model so that we will see what we are talking about. So that's what we are going to do for this 3-day class. So today we are going to talk about the introduction aspects. So the first thing we are going to talk about in the introduction is understanding makeup and its role in the society. So sometimes most of us just think makeup is just about just rub something on your face and just go out and come back. It has a role that it plays, especially not just for women, including men. Okay, now let us quickly dive into what makeup is about. Now makeup is defined, according to me, I define makeup as something you apply on your face to enhance your beauty. Makeup does not define who you are. It doesn't make you beautiful because you are already beautiful. That's what I think. Makeup doesn't make you beautiful. It only enhances your facial features. So that is what it does. It's just a process that enhances your feature the way you want it to be. That is what makeup is about. So let's talk about the importance of makeup. The first one we're going to talk about is it enhances your natural beauty. Like I told you before, you're already beautiful. Makeup is not coming to do any other justice. It will only come to enhance that beauty, make it more appealing. That is what makeup does. And secondly, it builds confidence. Makeup builds confidence. Sometimes some of us might feel some kind of way because we have acne, because we have black dots and everything, but once we come with makeup and cover up all of those things, we become more confident. Even when we go out or we step out and all of that, we become more confident in who we are. That is what makeup is. It's also a kind of a self-expression. Makeup helps you express yourself. There are some people who likes bold makeup. That is who they are. It expresses them. There are some people who like subtle makeup. That is who they are. It expresses them. You understand? It allows individual to express their personality. It makes them express their personality, their creativity, their mood and everything. That is what makeup does. It helps in transforming appearance. Makeup helps in transforming your appearances. Makeup artistry can completely change the look forms, especially in movies. Makeup can transform appearances depending. That's why it is used in, especially in a professional way, especially in movies, in acts, in theater and all of that. Makeup is really very important in those areas because it helps them transform somebody. You see somebody who is a young lady, with makeup you can transform the person into an old lady, or you want to make the person be like, you see all those avatar and all of that, they do it. It is makeup. Or you see somebody who is looking like me now, before you know, I'll apply makeup, I'll start looking like Michael Jackson. Those makeup transformation, it helps in transforming appearance, especially in theater acts. So it helps them transform somebody to who they want that person to be. Actually, that is makeup for you. So in most of our industry, we cannot do without makeup. Makeup has a very big role that it plays in the society. Now when it comes to costumes, fantasy, when it comes to Halloween, yes, it is makeup. They'll do all those Halloween makeup and all of that. Then there is another way they talk about editorial makeup, models. You see, a makeup that a model will do will be different from the natural glam that a normal person will do. So that will differentiate you. Oh, this one is different from this one is different from this. That is makeup. A makeup that's someone who you see some artists, those are like Aresta, Thames and all of that. They have their specific kind of makeup that makes them who they are. Including fashion and lifestyle, makeup has a very big role to play. So let's talk about we just finished talking about the social aspect. Let's talk about the cultural aspect. All of us, we have different culture, different tradition and all of that. There are some culture who they might not be using this kind of makeup, this trending, this recent modern makeup. You see some people trying to become beautiful, they put black stuff on their teeth. Some they will use mud to rub their hair just to make they be like, it makes them become more attractive, it enhances their feature. Even up to those things they draw, some people draw on their face that makes them think they are becoming more attractive and all of that. Those are makeup. It's defined their culture. Now the culture that the Igbo has is different from the culture that the Benin has. So when we talk about this culture, you see the way the Benin bride will dress is different from the way the Igbo bride will dress. So that will give them the identity that, oh, this is Igbo and this is Edo. Do you understand? So the Igbos, most of the time you see them using that lipstick. There's a way they line their lip, there's a way they do their makeup that when you just see them, you'll be like, oh, this is Igbo. The same thing when you see the other person, you'll be like, oh, this is Edo. When you see the other person, oh, this is Isha or the rest, that is makeup. It helps. That is makeup helping in the cultural aspects. That's the cultural significance of makeup. You understand? Makeup is tied to cultural beauty standard and helps to celebrate heritage and even mark special occasions. So like festivals, like marriages, traditional marriages and all of that. Even the white wedding, there is a way you do a traditional makeup. You make it different from the way you do a white wedding makeup. So that is makeup. It helps in identification of stuff. Now when we talk about professionalism, where we use makeup professionally, nowadays, in fact, almost all professions need makeup. We talk about the people who rent out bridal wares. You see them looking for models and makeup artists to help them dress up those models to showcase their brand. It helps in branding purpose. It helps in, like, just name it. Makeup is a very, very, very wide. It helps in a very wide range that we cannot even do without it. That's why it can never go out of fashion. Makeup can never go out of trend. It will keep improving. It's a very wide and very significant aspect in the society. All right. So like I said, it is essential for models, actors, broadcasters, public figures and all of that. They need makeup. Let us talk about using makeup in camouflage. Yes, in camouflage. Do you know that there is some kind of makeup that you will do that will make you look like somebody? Yes, sometimes you might already have some features that look like that person, but when you add makeup to it to enhance those features, you see that you're not looking like that person. You see all of them on the internet. You say, this person just be like this so person. This person resemble Davido. Oh, this person resemble Rihanna. Oh, this person resemble Michael Jackson. It is makeup. They might have in kind of way look like that person, but by the time they now enhance their features with makeup, trying to look more like that person, you see them, there will be like you will not know that it's not the original person, except maybe they now bring the two of them, you now start seeing the slight differences between them. Do you understand? That is makeup. Appearances, it helps to maximize the appearances of scar, discoloration, acne, vitiligo, signs of aging and fatigue. There is also the one they call restorative makeup. It's used in medical and post-surgery settings. Now, have you ever also watched some TV shows where they will use their body to draw some animals, they'll paint it on their body, then when there's a way they will now twist their body, they will look as if it is those animals. Those are makeup. Those are makeup when you're using it to camouflage and all of that. They will look like this thing. So when they will now raise up their body, now say, they are humans, so we thought it was lion, we thought it was butterfly, we thought it was this. That is makeup doing all of that. So that's makeup. Then when we talk about artistic expression is a makeup artist, a visual creator working with human faces as canvas. That's what makeup artist is. Their artists, their canvas is human faces, human body. They use creativity and technique to create emotion, to create concept, to create that. Makeup artists are just intelligent people. Makeup artists fuels the global beauty industry, which includes product development, education, training, the beauty service, the salon. That is it for makeup and what it is. Now let us dive into the types of makeup. We have bridal makeup, editorial makeup, we have runway makeup, we have film and TV makeup, we have glam, etc. So for the purpose of this class, we're going to do a glam. All right, so there are a lot of different kind of makeup. Even in medicine, there is medical makeup, there is restorative makeup, there is all of that. All right, so that's it. Those are the types of makeup. All right, so that is it for the introduction to makeup. In conclusion for this class, so makeup is not just something that makes you look pretty. It is more than that. Makeup is a powerful tool for beauty, for identity, for creativity, for professionalism, for emotional well-being, and all of that. So makeup artists bring these skills and artistry together to create looks, to inspire, to transform, and to empower. All right, so this is the work of makeup artists, because you can see now that makeup artists, their job is not just it is more than just rubbing powder on your face. They do a lot of things, and they are they play a very important role in the society. All right, so this is what we have for the class, for the introductory class. So in our next class, we'll talk about skin type, skin tone, and all of that. Before, in our last class, we'll not do a full tutorial. So if you have any question, please drop it on the comment section for me, and I will answer every single question that you have. Okay, thank you so much for joining this class. I'll see you in our next class. Bye bye.